about time, Lester. Welcome back and Happy New Year, officially. Unless the entire world is playing some sort of cruel prank on me, it seems we have finally passed into 2021. So this will be the first stream of the new year. Goodness, I feel like stripping off my clothes and frolicking in the fields. Pavel, would you like to come? Pavel, start stripping anytime. If that's a yes, just start stripping. I guess it's a no. We're going alone. There was a small update to GTA yesterday, I believe. Let me get Securo served here. There we go. And one of the main things the update mentioned is treasure chests that are apparently available during this scope-out mission on Cayo Perico. Like, sort of similar to the Collector in Red Dead. It's randomized locations every time. I'm just now realizing I'm not connected to the chat. Let me try refreshing. Probably missing all your... saucy comments. There. I hope I'm in the chat now. My apologies. Saucy comment away. What was I saying? I can't recall. Similar to Red Dead, the Collector, there's like random locations for tarot cards and family heirlooms and all that stuff. Sort of a similar story here, so there's like 10 to 15 treasure chest spawn locations. And let's run out there, I guess, and see if we can find... I think 2 of them are active every day. Oh, it's taking us to Palito Cove. That's going to be a long flight. Oh well. I didn't plan ahead. Happy New Year and good morning. You haven't slept. I'm sorry to hear that. But that can also be fun at times. I hope the hallucinations are treating you well. I hope there was much revelry that kept you up. How many times are we going to drink the vodka? Well, we'll find out together, Pavel. Now, as I was saying, just go ahead and strip off those... sorry, I jumped back a subject. We've moved on from that. Alright, so I gotta get all the way up to Palito and then all the way back down. Rather a shame, but it'll be fine. Hoping we can find some of these treasure chests. Hello, dead tree. Good to see you. Let's see if we can make it over to the canyon here. Cross a little lower. That's about as low as it's gonna get. Let's go for it. Oh, sorry, officer. Are these hiking trails not for helicopters? I thought... I mean, I didn't see any signs. Alright, setting her down on the beach. Easy does it. Gently. Gently. There you go. Nailed it. Alright, how about a little military rifle action? Some early morning military rifle action. It's not often good news, but in this case it's going to work out well. How is 2021 treating you thus far? Not bad. The 17 minutes or so I've experienced of it, not bad at all. I forgot I had to... military rifle... I was just running for the plane, having a great old time. Please lock on to him. There you go. You figured it out. Oh, he was dead before you shot him. That was unnecessary. I was trying to show a little mercy there, but instead I was just a psychopath.
Deployment
And Psychopath Part 2. Cannot get him out from under my tire, so there we go. That poor guy. Poor man and his multiple orphan children. I do hope everyone else's start to 2021 is as carefree as mine. 17 minutes of it at least. That's what everyone deserves. 17 good solid minutes of peace. For goodness sake. And then it's over. And the rest of the time, Alright, we'll try to get back to the middle of the island here. You know me and my sea phobias. What's that? Ah! It's probably genuinely not funny to people with sea phobias. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disparage. The sea is a mighty terrifying thing. Trying to crawl into your belly button. Constantly. Maybe that's just me. I haven't heard anyone else have that experience. Alright. We're getting there. It's a slow plane. It's 3 p.m. there in the dear UK, and there has been no destruction yet. ... Yet. So what do you have planned for this evening, No, I shouldn't narc on you to the authorities, don't tell me. It's another thing I have a phobia about. It's really just the sea and narking to authorities. Those are my two big ones. Fly like an eagle. That's the rest of the song as well, which I forgot. But mostly fly like an eagle. Plausible deniability is my favorite holiday gift, yes. Almost there. Thank you for bearing with me. You missed a song? Oh, hardly. No. It wouldn't be accurate to say that it was a song. But welcome. But welcome? What? Oh, Happy New Year, and thank you so much for the subscription. What is that, 8 months? Goodness. Hello, and welcome back. For another month of what I hope to be packed heisting, adventure? Treasure hunts? Might try to, I don't know, sneak a knife into someone's thorax? I'm just spitballing. So, we've passed the first test. We've removed the Gorgon's head here by just making it to Cayo Perico. Last time, we were not so lucky. Due to my many, many sins, apparently.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go.
But welcome is when you walk into a room backwards. I'll take it.
Soon. Go on.
Oh, but welcome. Excuse me, I came in front ways. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. That's awkward.
They will know something is not right. Safest thing is to stay out of sight.
Alright. So, I'm just going to start checking. I don't know which randomized locations are active today. So I'm just going to check some of the randomized locations I'm seeing on this map here. I am partially cheating, but that's how I like it. You know me. I don't even know what these are supposed to look like exactly. If they need to be dug out of the ground or what. Ooh, something else I wanted to show you too, over here by the airfield. In a past session, you know, we were clambering around islands. And this, the big island here, is the one with the circle of graves on it. And then some of the graves have like part of the obelisk that's in the center as a headstone. So the obelisk is like broken up and scattered around the graves. And then directly in a straight line across to this island, there's another obelisk like right there on the tip that is also toppled down into the sea here. And I was looking and looking down here for like a third obelisk. I finally found it, or someone found it for me online rather, and I stole their information. It's up here by the airfield, in a place I just never came out to check. Right there you can see the base. And so this seems to be the third obelisk. And there is something very, very weird about this one that's not on the other two, in that it's toppled and there's like a hole in it, a little chunk that looks very much like a cannonball. And you know, on that smaller island near this one, there's the big island and then there's this smaller island here. At the top of this island there are conquistador skeletons, like skeletons in Spanish armor with a cannon. And so I'm genuinely wondering who lived here and who built the obelisks, and then why did the conquistadors come to cannon the obelisks down? Like, what sense would that make? Were the obelisks creating some sort of, like, defense? Some sort of magical shield around the island? And it had to be taken down in order to be conquered? Or what is this trying to tell us exactly? So, third obelisk finally found. Hooray, hurrah. Still not sure what to make of any of it, but making progress. Alright. So one of the locations is like around this hill somewhere. I'm not sure what I'm looking for yet, but let's search out some points of interest, like these rocks, maybe. Try to find like an X or an actual... There! Ha! That was a sound that just came out of me. I like to apologize. This is what we're looking for, and I do feel a little bit of rumbling in the controller, too. So they look like they're just up and about on the surface. No digging required. Yet. And let's go. What do we get? What do we get? Dubloons! Oh, that is awesome. Okay, $15,000 worth of doubloons. So apparently every day there's 2 of those on Cayo Perico now. So if you want a scope every day to get the heist, you'll get an extra potential $30,000 just for walking around. Which is great. Sir, that's not the ocean. You'd like to go that way. You're trying to take a right. I really do suggest that you take a right. It's your only way out of this, man. Nope, he's given up the ghost. He'd rather swim. Okay. That's fair enough. He's just left his boat for me. Unbeached and fancy. That's a darn shame to pass up. Okay. While we're at it, let me go ahead and switch my outfit. Under the sea, that's the one. Because I think the other one that may be active today is underwater. Some of them can be on the land, and apparently they can also be under the sea. So let's head this way. There's another one not too far from here. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that, but it ended up hilarious. Okay. Well, we're zooming off here. Let me see if I can triangulate this a little bit better. It's somewhere on this side of the north dock. Or I guess this is the north drop point. Over there is the north dock. Let me find this here 1 second. Oh man, I just lost my map. I clicked the wrong button. Alright, there we go. I think it's where we are. I think we're in the right spot. It should be just where it starts to get deep at the third topographical layer to the right of this. So it should be like right where we are here. You can see it might be the fourth topographical layer underwater, but we're close. It should be pretty much right beneath us. Oh, the sea is vast and wild, and full of tentacles dark and strange. And some starfish, not so strange. I don't know what makes me say that, though. There's really very little stranger than a starfish. I'm not feeling any buzzing. It could be I'm picking the wrong one for today. Some very low-placed sea mines. Are they not worried about drift? I'd be worried about drift. Alright, let me take another pass at this. So it's like there's a tiny sort of shelf here. It looks to be pretty much right in line with this shelf. You can't really see the topographical layer on the map there. You can see it on your mini-map just fine. I'm never sure why that is. Why didn't they just add topography to the map? But I'm not the developer. It's none of my business, really. I keep hearing some sort of chime. Yeah, there we go. I see it. It does have an audio cue, too. That chiming. Like the glint of a doubloon. Alright, so this is treasure chest number 2. And that should be all the goodies we can get today. But I will happily take it. So, an extra $30,000. I'm not sure that they're not gonna hide something else behind that mechanic eventually. Like, that would be the place to slip in a secret treasure map or something special, for sure. And since we're at the north dock here, or the north entry point, infiltration zone, I'm not sure what to call it, there should be a motorcycle nearby. So let's see if we can also, now that we've gotten the treasure today, hooray, let's see if we can scope the tower. However, having collected the treasure, I will be off time. Usually if you start at the airfield and you rush right over here on a bike, you're on time to jump the gap without being seen. We're gonna have to check who's looking where here. And I'm not even in the right spot. Let me skirt a bit more of the island. Just now realized where I was. Alright, getting across these two. I can see the tower now. It doesn't look like he's looking this way. Yeah, I should be able to make it. As long as I have enough speed. Ah, what a shame. We'll try it again. Sometimes you get a bad deflection there. Should probably wait for him to look away, though. Because now he's going to be... oh, thrusting his peepers right at me. So as soon as he turns around, we'll try the jump again. A little build up here. Not in the bushes, though. That's no way to build it up. Alright, he's looking away. Oh, just barely. Any landing you can walk away from. Alright. So, guy's going up the road. We'll have to wait and probably go behind him, past to the tower. A whole intersection of patrolmen. And we're going. Oh. Wouldn't that have been so nice and smooth had that not happened? And we're going. Alright, gotta wait to make sure there's not a patrolling car on this side of the road. Sometimes when I'm late there is. Should be alright. Up to the tower. Ouch, yes. That was not a good spot for my thigh meat.
Do not assume access point to the network will be the same this time. Signal box may have moved. Check high, check low.
Alright, does not seem to be low. Let's check high. I saw a clip online of someone do something from this tower that astounded me. We had previously, in a previous session, tried to parachute here over the compound wall, and it, like, blinked us out. It was like, no, and took me back somewhere else outside the wall. So I just figured you can't get into the compound wall during the scoping mission. You have to wait till the heist. I figured out from watching somebody do exactly the same thing online, but they went a little bit, let me point. There. So I went over the fence there at the compound itself. They turn and they skip past this guard tower here, right through the center, and they landed in the parking lot there, like the courtyard. So it does teleport you out. You cannot get into the compound, into the mansion, during the scope, but you can get past that fence just fine. And I've never been back there to scout because of the aforementioned travesty. So, at some point I do want to try jumping off there, because that would be a tremendous new area to explore for scope materials. And I don't know what else is hidden back there. I never have had a good chance to look at it, because the only time I've been back there is when I'm escaping from the heist. It's a lovely time of day for this. A bit of pastel pink and orange scorching over the horizon. Alright, time to hack. Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm so sorry I've been away for a few days here. Holidaying in my ski chalet, you know. It's no big deal, really. Alright, I'm never quite sure which one to start on. If you pick the right one to start, You're pretty much golden. It is making a little bit more sense. Huh. Okay. I don't know why it can't correct it. That's weird. 50. There. A little bit close on the timer.
Okay, I have access. The app is on your phone. Let us take a look.
Alright, so I guess I should go ahead and hack first. In case I get caught, I don't want to miss the opportunity. Because I do want to try to get past that fence, but I'm not sure what's waiting for us back there. In terms of guardsmen. / panthers. Speak the devil. Now, what do you got for us this time, Blondie? Bearer bonds, is it? It's bearer bonds. It seems to be the only thing that can still be in the safe. After the, you got the Madrazo files, the only thing I've seen in the safe is those bearer bonds. Alright, so now even if they catch me, it should just be like, you've returned to Los Santos, great. So let's see if I can get over here. I want to go on this side, you know, to the left of the guard tower without being seen and land, you know, in between those trees, maybe. Mm-hmm. Alright, he's looking that way at the moment. Maybe he'll turn as I pass. He shouldn't be able to see me while he's adjusting his view. We'll just soar right over the fence. Ignore that group by the gate. Fantastic. I don't know why I never tried this again. It's rather obvious and silly. Can I steal one of these without them hearing me? Risky. But fun. Fantastic. Alright, I'm going to watch out for other patrollers since I don't know who's back here. But we are behind the fence. This is great. I have never gotten a chance to peek back here, so this is just gravy time. We already got both the treasure chests and what we need from the vault. The info we crave. I'm going to check the fence over here just out of curiosity. So anything we can find out here is great, or if we find nothing, oh well. It's my favorite kind of day. So I wonder how many other, like, points of interest or official things there are on this side of the island. I wish I had a bike. I wonder if there's one parked somewhere. Be a little bit quicker to get around, in and out of. I'm gonna try skirting around the coast a bit still. Sure we'll stumble onto something eventually. Some conquistador cannons, perhaps. Oh, that final jigsaw piece to just snap this whole big puzzle into place is just around the next bend. I can feel it. Either that or it's another 7 years of nothing. I feel that equally as well. He said, trying to hide the bitterness welling up deep inside of him. Let's make light of it. I'm okay now. The other thing I'm looking for too, just to mention it, is more obelisks in case there are more than 3. I'm not sure. The original plan there, with there being 3 obelisks too, the reason I kept looking down here is I thought that that would create a nice, triangular shape between these 2 islands acting as the base of the triangle, and then a nice triangle point, say here, is what I've been looking around for. The fact that the 3rd one is up here kind of plays with my triangulation theory. There is still a center point, say, to this triangle, but it's here-ish. Sort of near the beached whale, I guess. So it's not really what I had hoped for. It's not a clear, distinct triangle between the 3 obelisks. So we'll keep looking. Every time you think you're on to something like that, it proves you wrong somehow. I am not really seeing anything back here, but anything could be hidden in the trees. The intentionally hard to pass trees and foliage. Just trying to kind of search all the high points here. Any hills that they might put something on. There's that gazebo over there. I've seen that a couple of times from inside the compound. There's usually like a guard over there watching it. I've never been over there. I'm looking forward to finally seeing what it's like. The only thing we do have to be a little bit careful of exploring in this area is this is where, I think it's in fact right over this hill, this is where the helicopter spawns. I think that's the helipad. And so if the helicopter catches you, it spawns after like 10, 15 minutes of you scoping the island. It's like a Oscar speech music. Wrap it up. And so if that sees you, you're instantly kicked off the island. Usually you have like 4 chances to be caught. But the helicopter is an instant no-go. And so being right next to where it spawns is a little bit dangerous. I keep taking pictures of these, and Pavel has never wanted a picture of it, but that kind of confuses me. I think I've in fact seen people point these out as a camera-able point of interest, so I must just not be finding the right spot. Maybe I'm like too close to it, he needs the whole thing? I don't know. I'll spend as much time as Pavel wants me to spend trying to get just the right picture, but it sure isn't working for me. Let's check out this gazebo here before we get caught. Pretty string lights leading up to it. Kinda seems like there should be some secret gazebo exit for the heist. But I'm not sure what that would be. Lovely fire pit, and these appear to be yoga mats all around. It would be amazing if they finally let you do yoga in online mode. That's sort of not a huge part of single player, but a large part of proceedings. It's actually tied into some of the main missions. You having to do yoga as Michael. And it ties into his themes of trying to better himself and meditate. Alright, looks like I got too close to the compound there. I should have known. Even to look at it. Alright, so they put me back on the airfield. It's a bit of a shame. I would love to look around more, but at least we got a peek at that gazebo. I don't think we found anything official back there. But now we know that it's possible to get back there. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to jump in here and check the takes at the airfield. I keep promising that eventually we'll do a different setup for the heist, and maybe we could come out here even for this one to the airfields and make this our escape point. So there's some cash, looks like some weed. Let's check around this way. This is the hard one to get to, so it's not ideal during the heist. And both cash, so not a great take there. That's actually good news. Won't have to worry about second leveling it. But there is some weed in the lower. That'd be a possibility. Let me check across the street, too. I'm not in my smuggler's uniform anymore, but I think that guard wouldn't mind me regardless. He'd just be like, "Huh, why is that smuggler I saw wearing scuba gear now?" And then he'd move on with his life. Alright, that just has 1 cocaine. That's not bad either. 1 cocaine is like half a bag, I want to say. So if we got a cocaine and then the weed and cash, we'd be set. But not really sure this is the right time to make an airstrip exit with a take like that. We'll keep looking at it. Let's get back to the island, and in our last few minutes here, see if we can maybe do 1 or 2 of the setups. Get us in a good position to pull off a heist next session. I need to run in about half an hour, but we have a little bit of time here. If you don't mind me wasting it for you. I'm so glad we found those treasure chests. That's really a cool thing that they added. The underwater ones are a little bit trickier, but still a big fan. Snow, as you may have noticed, is gone officially. I think it was gone New Year's Eve for some reason. It didn't even last through to New Year's Day. I thought last year it like came back New Year's Eve and persisted through New Year's Day. But maybe I'm imagining wrong. It's been a year. Alright, we need the Sparrow. And I think my submarine is still at the very top of the map. I'm going to go ahead and return it. See if we can get it to come out near Del Perro here. Alright, sub should be off the map. Calling it back in. Hoping it'll appear somewhere out here. Crossing my fingers and toes. I never get tired of that. The sight of it surfacing out of the water is... oh, really cool. I'm a fan of that. Tiny, nerdy child every time it happens. Going back to my several hours spent playing Silent Running on the PC back in the day, which I was never any good at all, but thought was the coolest thing ever when I was a child. Submarines! Alright, jump into the touchscreen. Let's see what we can get polished off here. So, I guess the question is this the right time to officially put ourselves on another path? The take is bearer bonds, which we've gotten several times. It's sort of a freebie we can experiment with. So let's do something different and crazy. Alkonost? Sounds neat. Part 1, Alkonost. Alright. Go to Fort Zancudo. I will try. So I've never done this one. It could go fabulously wrong in many, many spectacular ways. I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting to die several times.
The kind of aircraft we need for an operation such as this, Capitan, is something a little special, yes? Specially modified for clandestine troop infiltration from high altitudes. We must go to military, but not, of course, the real military. This will attract too much attention. No, we steal it from the mercenaries in black shirts dressing up as military.
Oh,
transfer the
Pavel.
aircraft out of Fort Zancudo. A challenge, but our only opportunity.
You know how to make me smile. And that is by insulting Merryweather. Not the real military, no, just the guys who like to dress up in black shirts and play act. There she is. Glistening on the coast, as always. So do I go right in? Do I search for an infiltration point? What do you want from me? This is going to be over real quick if I just go right in. I still have never purchased the Fort Zancudo aircraft hangar, which gives you like low-level security clearance to Fort Zancudo. I probably should. I really, really probably should. Here's where it wants me to come in, looks like. This gate.
Do not worry about the guards on the gate. I have arranged for them to loop the other way when you are entering the base. When you steal the
thank you.
aircraft, however, they will probably start looking again. And shooting. Cross this bridge when we come to it, yes?
Alright, so I can get in without making too much of a fuss, but as soon as I begin my naughty, bad misdeed, they will start to shoot at my face. A tale as old as time. So I am looking for that hangar over there, alright. Can I steal a car? Do you guys mind? This is a little bit risky, but yeah. It's the name of the game. It's literally the name of the game.
Element of surprise is useful in case such as this. You could try cutting the power. Maybe the lights stay down for a while. There must be a circuit breaker nearby.
I don't think I've ever seen a tank open like this. That's a little bit interesting. With the gas pump exposed? Huh. I'm sure I have. It's always, you know, the game you have to play anytime they update something. And they put in things like these power cutters, like... Let me find it here. These boxes are brand new to this update that cut the power, but they're technically like a new item in free roam. It has changed the map of GTA for all time. And so I'm always curious about other things, like that fuel pump too. Did they slip in other changes that they weren't so obvious about?
You found the light switch, yes? Good. There will be backup generators, so it will not be dark in there for long.
Okay. Do I have, like, goggles or something, or are you just letting me feel around? Oh, that's dark. All right.
You will never get the plane out without opening the doors. Search for a control terminal.
I guess it's not a hat. Helmet, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Nope. Put it, yeah. Activate it. There, yeah. Yes. It took half of my time. Oh well. Probably foolish. I should have just gone by the map. Okay, search for the laptop. I'm guessing that's probably in the office, which would be up these stairs over here. Oh, when that generator turns back on, this is going to be a real party. I think this is the office. Probably they would put the laptop in here. Something with a suppressor, just in case. Where is that guy? Maybe he's up top. Okay. Am I still... Let me check if I'm doing this to myself. Accessories. I do this so seldom. There we go. Alright, the light is back on. However, I seem to be hidden. And there's no laptop in the office. Okay. There's a security station. Strange. So now if I get seen, it's all, gonna go wrong. And I'm no closer to finding the laptop. Huh. Okay, that's a one-way door, I guess. I found the Xbox. Do we need... Oh, no, I thought for a second we were looking for the Xbox. So it could be down there in the mechanic shop. It could be in any of these other outbuildings. Let me check this one, in fact. If it will let me in. If this is even a building. Oh boy, it's gonna get so messy in here. The plane is huge. Much bigger than I was expecting, too. Alright, so I don't think there's a door in there. Maybe we can just get to the other side. If I could get up without being seen. Like, I'm just not sure if this guy is on top of this roof right here. Or where he is. Let's try to clean this up a little bit. He's not in the catwalk. He must be below me then. Alright. So who needs to be taken out first? Are they all down low? It doesn't seem like they've put anyone in the catwalk yet. That would probably be really easy for them to see you up there. Is why. So I appreciate that. So let's try taking out some of these guys. I'm not sure if it's safe. He seems like he might be in someone's field of vision. Yeah, like that guy. I can probably take both of them out, but I would also need to take his field of vision out. Complicated. Let's see if I can jump down here without being seen. There he is. He's not being watched. Okay. So now this is a good angle to take both of these guys out, but I would need to have already taken out the stair guard. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I'll save it a little bit. I'm trying to search for anyone else who's not in another field of vision. Like this guy up here. Should be. I'm taking forever on this, by the way. There we go. We finally failed. Okay, now it'll go a little faster. Sorry. Trying to do it efficiently. Come over here where I can shoot you.
You are mine! What a pansy! Hold station! You're gonna die, bitch! Get out!
Show yourself. Oh, there you are. Not Menendez again. Golly. Poor Menendez.
We're receiving fire! Loser!
Little high ground going on. Do you want to try coming up this stairwell to get me? I think that'd be a great idea. I think you should try this stairwell back here. If it were me, I'd...
Put something between you and the EO!
Well, that was bad. Now I have no health. He got me right in the face.
You messed with the wrong man!
We'll just take care of that real quick.
What a pansy!
love to be able to see this guy. There he is. I still haven't found the laptop. We never did make it to this other side, where I'm assuming it will finally be. Alright, last guy. And we'll have free reign. There's the laptop, too. Looks like it is in the mechanic shop. Good. Okay. Headed for it. So we tried to do it quiet, but seems like it's much easier and faster just to start machine gunning them the minute you walk in there. But I'm sure there's a nice route for stealth. We'll try to figure it out. Alright, hangar doors are unlocked. Give me just 1 second here. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so sorry. Let's get out of here.
Capitan, have you thought about the composition of your crew? It can be done alone, of course, but 1, 2, 3
What a plane.
needs greater odds of success, as well as
Beast.
more places to stash your ill-gotten gains. More than compensates
Oh,
for splitting
turns
profits.
like it, too.
Good work, Capitan. Now, give the
Turns
police
like a
this
real
and then
beast.
head over to the airport. We will store this at Madrazo hangar.
Alright, so I just have to lose the cops and take this back to Madrazzo's hangar. I'm guessing that's at LSIA. But I guess we'll figure it out. Wonder if Lester is responding. He doesn't seem to be on most of these missions.
Hey, it's Lester. I don't listen to my messages.
He's on mission. Alright, we lost the police regardless. Headed to LSIA. Ooh, really? When they updated the game, they updated the sky, too? More detailed and you can go higher? I have not seen that yet. I wonder if it's just on PC for the moment, or if it's here, too. I will have to check. Just now noticing my landing gear are still up, now that this would be the time to pull them back out. Oh well. We'll give Pavel a little buzz here. Make his day. Alright, landing gear coming back out. Go for a bit of a diagonal landing. That sounds fun. Gonna need to do something about that pole. That pole I'm headed right for. Irreparably. Just barely. Alright. So, that has set us on the path of a completely different heist. We'll try to do it all that way, like whatever we've been doing with our traditional drainage tunnel heist. We'll go 15 degrees to the left. It'll be great. So we have the Alkanost. Let's see here. Already being used. Well, that doesn't help me much.
Excellent work, Capitan.
And then it'll be 2 minutes before I can call it. So now I should just get a buzzard. Alright. Not currently available. Sometimes buzzards are weird in the entrance to the airport. I'm not sure why. That's how I typically deal with stop signs. Okay, trying this again. Lovely. I had to punch dance out my excitement there.
Hello, chum. Now, it's your old friend indeed here.
English Dave.
Now, kind of music looked to be about 2 tempo shifts away from a serious wobbly. We need the big guns flown out here right away. My personal
Yikes.
chakra stones. Can you make it happen?
Okay. Yeah, chakra stones. I got you.
Now, my mainland shaman lives in an intentional community up in the desert. He was supposed to bless the stones, but he's only gone and nicked them. Ugh, I blame too much root and not enough stem. Anyway, all bets are off. Get him however you need to.
Aye, aye. Aye, aye, English Dave. This is an interesting one. So far, I've just been grabbing, like, pizza and merchandise. This is sort of a stranger. So somewhere up in the desert, I wonder what he's waiting for us. If we have to kill him and take the stones? Does he have backup? So many questions. And all you can do is just march your face right into it, with your questions unanswered. Much like life itself. Alright, here's the community. Now what am I looking for? Take out the thieves, okay. Well, sure. There's one of them. Lovely. Little bag. Please don't baseball bat me. I beg of you. Alright, another one there. Uh-huh. Peek. Peek up at me. Ah. Alright. Now the police are on me. Let's see if Lester is responding now. I see no reason he shouldn't be now.
If it isn't my creepy silent friend. How can I help?
Hooray. Thanks,
okay,
Lester.
my friend. I'll take care of the LSPD. Leave it to me.
Did you get him? Oh, God. Now be gentle. You don't want to mess around with that kind of conduit, yeah?
Headed back. English Dave, I've never had the stones to tell you this, but I want you to listen to me now. I have your stones. I didn't have them before. It's the only reason why I couldn't tell you until now. But now I have the stones for it. Helicopter seems a little bit sluggish. I'm not sure if I landed it weird or what. Can't really get any speed going. Maybe I'm just being impatient. He probably does need his chakras realigned after being in that panther cage a good, I don't know, 6, 7 nights in a row there. However many times we did the heist. Every night he finds his way back into the panther cage, and every day he emerges to the beach to party. This is the English Dave way. Almost there.
Oh, now I don't mean to alarm you, but unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got a bad energy front coming in fast over here. If I don't get those stones pretty lively, I could go under. I sense help is on the way. Oh, just in the nick of. You saved old Davy once again. And, kind of music, too, of course.
Were all of these missions just for you, Dave? Was the pizza for you? The merchandise? Oh, David. We're gonna have some words. Alright, that's great. Another of English Dave's missions completed. I think there is a reward we're still trying to get behind those. I'm not sure if that is, in fact, the last one we needed. But I'm not sure. I guess we'll see if he calls again here. If not, we have one more reward to get. Or maybe it's just over now. I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot. It has to take you to Cayo Perico every time. I always expect to pop back out at the airport there. But this is like a free party time.
Buenas.
Chakra stones recovered. Fantastic. Alright, so I will leave us here for now. We should be back around to polish off those prep missions. Soonish, during the next session, I hope. And then we can launch right into the heist from there. I may, in fact, even set the heist up ahead of time for next session, but I'm not sure. I might not have time. Nice little sea serpent back here. That's quite the bullet hole. All right. Let's see if Pavel has anything to say about this. I'm not sure if we already sent it to him or not. Nope. Once again, I'm not sure if it's just my camera angles or if it's genuinely nothing. So what would Pavel really have to say about this? Okay, worth a shot. So we'll be back to finish off the heist here. Thank you for hunting treasure with me on the shores of Cayo Perico. I can't wait for our next treasure chests. And just thank you. Thank you for being you. I'll see you next time. Hopefully very soon. Happy New Year. I love you all. Be good, if at all possible, with a little bit of bad mixed in. Do a little bit of evil. Just to see how it feels. All right, that's my best advice. Bye for now.